All right, guys, in the last video I told you that there'd be something coming in about 2 weeks. That something is here. This is a John Deere 350 dozer with a 6-way blade, and if anybody has watched my rebuilds, you'll know that I am totally OCD, and this thing will come completely apart. That's a very heavy gauge plate of steel right there, and it is bent down and the weld is torn. Somehow we're going to heat that up, bend that up. The whole blade system is going to come off. The front clip is going to come off. The tracks are coming off. Everything's coming apart on this, guys. Right now we have it out in this building. What we're going to do is we're going to work on getting a lot of the dirt and a lot of the grease off of this thing. We can pull it right out front and kind of degrease it, and I'm going to pull it back in here. But yeah, we're just going to keep it out here until we get 99% of the crud off of it to keep it out of my garage, at which point we will pull it into the front garage, rearrange some stuff in there, and get busy on it. And as I say, if you guys watched any of my YouTube videos on my rebuilds, I'm OCD, and this thing is going to come completely apart. We got started on this just a little bit today. We'll go around this side real quick and I'll show you. When we were on site, I do have some video. I'm going to play that following this. Most of the video that you're going to see is from a coworker's cell phone. Thank you, John, because when we got there, the temperatures were cold and my GoPro battery did not last very long. So we did get a couple of clips, but for the most part, John Marion captured everything that I wanted to capture. So we have some of that video coming up, but here's what I want to show you. We did clean a lot of this dirt out, but that's about all we got. So just today when I got home, what we're doing is we're digging on it with a putty knife on the opposite side here. Let's take a look at that. I still have a lot to go on the inside. I'm going to go grab a screwdriver, but as you can see, we broke a lot of that dirt loose and got a lot of it out of there. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just pushing some of the dirt that are in the tracks and in the I don't know what they call it, the bottom side. We're just trying to get as much dirt out of this thing as we can get before we put it up in the garage. Everything does work. Right before I finish up here, I'll go ahead and fire this thing up, and we'll raise the blade, tilt the blade, and angle the blade. Everything works. The hydraulic hoses are in pretty bad shape. So man, guys, please subscribe. Please tell your friends about this, because I do want to rebuild it, and I do know that it is going to be a little costly to rebuild it. We'll be repacking the cylinders. We'll be redoing all the hydraulic lines. Basically a frame-off restoration here at Redneck Manufacturing, because anything less than that, and I just go nuts. My OCDism goes crazy. The floor pans are here. The clutch covers are here. The side covers are here. Everything is here. The hood is over here. And, you know, there's a couple of things that I looked at when I looked at this thing. And one of the things, even as minor as it is, the chrome work. You know, that chrome work's in good shape. The hood is in good shape. Around the exhaust pipe here, we got to do a little beating and banging there. But other than that, the hood looks good. When we open this up, that's a little different story. Let's see if we can get it open. Hi-ya. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty shitted up in there. I hope you can see that. Let me see. Yeah, it shows up on camera a little bit. Yeah, of course, you know, the pins got wear on it, as you can see. Hopefully we can find pins and get all that replaced. So this whole valve assembly will come off. This whole tank will come off. The fuel tank will come off. The fuel tank does have one big old gadink in it. We're not going to pull that back out because it's pretty deep in there. So we'll probably just body putty that in and you know, get everything straightened out. On the other side, the batteries, it does have two brand new batteries in there, but we definitely need some new battery cable running from the battery down to the loader. So we'll leave those up. As I say, the floor plates are out. It does have the glide shifter you know, from forward to reverse. Right now it's stiff. It is only stiff through the linkage, which this is the linkage for the throttle, but that's the style linkage. It's just like a spun wire cable, and it's froze up pretty good, both for the throttle and for the, I'll call it a glide shifter. You should be able to go forward and go right to reverse, and that linkage goes down to here, and it is tight. So we'll just get some lube, probably pull the wire out of the inside of there. But yeah, went and got 5 cans of oven cleaner, and that's going to be one of our first steps before we take it into the garage. Get all these pine shats out of here and get it all degreased all the way down to the bottom of it before we pull it into the garage. Once we get it in the garage, we'll probably strip the front blade off, put it up on blocks, pull the tracks off, and start tearing that lower unit apart. Another concern that I had was, and I hope this shows up on camera, on the adjuster, there's a grease fitting here and a plug here, and that's what pushes out on this front wheel. We still have quite a bit of adjustment left here, maybe about an inch, inch and a quarter on the front side there, so we do have good adjustment there. But this thing's been shitted up so long, I just hope that the gland pack in there is still okay and that we can fill that with grease. This track is a little loose, as you can see, so I don't think it has any grease pressure on it. The other track is fairly tight. It's a little tighter than what this one is. So we got some work to do, and if you guys could, man, be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I know like 92% of my viewers are not subscribed. And tell a friend, share these videos, because I'm going to need all the help I can get with views and, you know, getting this thing put back together. John Deere 350 Dozer. Let's go. All right, guys, we are headed back a lane. I got a couple of boys in the truck. John is with me. Kyle is with me. And we are on private property right now. That gentleman right there is going to make me one of the proudest guys. I got to make sure it's all right to film him before I film him, so.
Yes, sir.
Now, Kyle said this was a 2024.
Yeah.
Brand spanking new, he said.
Amazing. I wish. I tell you what, though, I will say this: it's a 69 in the serial number. Is interesting to me.
My God, who cleaned the tracks out last?
I know.
Jesus.
I know.
Is there a small deduction for the power washing fee?
I bought you some batteries. I threw the batteries.
God damn, John.
Power washing fee, that's holding it together. Right? I tell you what I got to do though. These cables are shot, and these batteries are shot, and but. These are charged up. They're ready to rumble. Just got to get it in there. And
okay.
That's the air brakes there.
Air brakes?
Yeah. Just like the plane, they pop up and slow you down. Yeah, the big thing's going to be getting all these controls and stuff working. Back and forth and all that.
Hell, I thought you'd driven it that day you sent me the picture.
No. Not at all. This thing's not been driven in a year. You'll have it running by tomorrow. About a year and a half.
All right, let's shut the camera off and get busy.
Yes, sir.
Well, got one of my riders already working hard. The other rider, he's inspecting. And the current owner is working. Don't scratch her. My God, don't scratch her. Son of a bitch.
Did he mark it up already?
Yeah, you know.
Got the first scratch on it.
You can't get good help.
Got the first scratch on it.
Here, let me help you. Let me help you. If you need me to do anything, John, let me know. Oh, there is a spring under there. Hey, I see that there's 2 heavy plates up here with 4 bolt holes. Where do they go? Oh.
They protect the motor from here. Those plates right there.
Okay.
Oh, on the side? See the other side. And this is small dirt.
Yeah, it's vintage. That's what John was saying. It's vintage. what it is, what it should be, and what it was, huh?
Yes.
4 bolts for the machine gun mount.
Yeah.
This is from the CBs.
She's an old Navy unit. Easy, god damn it, don't scratch it. Get her done. Oh yes, I'm recording. I'm keeping track if there's any damages.
This is for lawsuit purposes only.
Yeah, yeah. The dealership told me before you sell your car, you should wash it before you bring it to the dealer.
Oh yeah, make it look good.
Yeah. I would say something, but I got to turn the camera off for a minute. Oh, I'm looking at that big old plate right there, and that's got to get bent up somehow. I don't know how in the hell that's going to happen.
That plate?
Yeah.
Lower it down on a stump.
I don't think that's going to do it. You got
Which one's that?
this one here. That's got to come up.
Is that? I don't know.
I think it's flat, but I don't know what the purpose of it is.
Yeah.
It's the hydraulic cylinder. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually like that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
That there, I would like to. Yeah.
Yep.
I always wondered. I just never took notice.
This is Redneck MSG's newest project.
It is. It looks like one hell of a project too.
It is. Already. A couple of weeks.
Are you coming over when I pop the pin and drop the track?
Hell yeah.
That was a different answer than what I thought I'd hear.
No, I'm coming over. I'm gonna watch the progress.
What do you think, John?
I'm glad somebody's gonna use it.
Yep. All right, we'll bring you guys for the startup of this thing. You say it hadn't been started in 35 years?
Yeah.
That makes for better video.
Yeah.
All right,
35.
this thing hadn't been started in 35 years. Because it's a 1969.
2024. I was
Damn near a good year, too.
Yes.
Even the Camaros were starting to look a little shittier in 69. Yeah. So we got Kyle over here right now. He is detailing it.
I'll tell you, these aren't that bad. I mean,
What do the back sprockets look like? I didn't even see the back sprockets yet. I'm afraid to ask.
you back here?
Oh hell, they're in good shape. Yeah, they're in good shape.
Does he want a little brush?
That good?
Yeah, you need a brush for the
Hey,
detailing.
you got a vacuum?
Well,
I tell you what. I'll call
now you can't stop detailing. I'm trying to get some footage of you detailing this thing.
Okay.
Just tell me what you're doing there, Kyle.
Well, this is called a light abrasion. We're just sitting here picking.
You're picking.
A little picking.
I should have brought the damn chickens along. They could pick too with you. They say that the undercarriage on these things is the most important thing, and by God, I'm getting scared looking at it now.
I don't want to hear that.
John said, I don't want to hear that.
Don't look.
Yeah, just don't look.
All right, we'll take. My God, I think we're at that point. I think it's go time. John, I'm ready if you're ready.
Man. We chose. I don't know.
You remember how anything worked? I'm glad you're squeezing the water out of that cushion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Different than the Farmville tractor.
Yeah, I don't see no. I'm not getting any electric up here. I can tell you that because there's no gauges moving or nothing. Yeah.
One step forward, 2 steps back.
That's it. Yeah.
You got good ground, good ground. Coming across, positive, positive. Nothing, huh?
No, I mean there's not even any movement in the gauges. Yeah. There's nothing. So if there's nothing, there's nothing. Yeah,
There's
Well, this isn't tight. This isn't tight.
okay.
But I mean, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no.
You didn't have any spark either when you.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing when I put the battery terminals on there or nothing.
But when you had that one resting up here, it didn't spark.
Yeah, it didn't even spark at all. So I wonder if I need to put these on charge.
They got acid in them and all.
Yeah, I mean, we just bought them.
They should be good to go.
Yeah, I mean,
you would think.
we put them on the charger. I mean, they showed.
You got a
the
voltage?
tester? No, not with me.
I don't either.
I don't even have one. I had all that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's not tight.
Even,
But that ain't.
see,
that
that's look. That's yeah.
Oh Jesus, there's the problem.
Yes, that might be the problem, sir.
Yeah, that is a problem. Did you put that together?
I did.
I did.
I cut that a while ago.
Can you state your name, date of birth?
Yeah. Let me get off this thing.
All right, minor delay. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Been sitting for a year, not started. Just got some batteries put into her. Here we go. Go ahead.
Man, I'm excited to see this thing run and just get to where it deserves to be.
Holy balls! Let's see. My God! How do you swing her?
Gotta get her limber where it's gonna quit. Don't do this too.
Yeah.
Just won't quit right
Okay. All right. Smooth. Smooth as Tennessee whiskey.